All right, what's going on? Some boxing news today. Gervonta Davis is all over X trying to justify his performance against Lamont Roach, trying to convince these random people on X that he won the fight. Okay, it was a close fight. I thought Lamont Roach won the fight, and the fact that knockdown wasn't scored definitely hurt Lamont Roach. That would have been a Lamont Roach win, and people would be celebrating his victory, his upset victory over Gervonta Davis. But instead of making a rematch happen, instead of getting this shit done, jumping right back into it, we have Gervonta Davis just jumping on X, trying to justify his performance. Okay, so if you check out this post, he says, "I'm not bugging." After rewatching Tank versus Roach, I think people are exaggerating. Despite all the hate, Tank clearly outboxed him in the first half. Blah 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 blah. No, I didn't see it that way. Most of the people that watched the fight didn't see it that way. The other interesting point. Sorry, I got a cold going on. The other interesting point, something that came out today, was the New York State Athletic Commission ruled that that should have been scored a knockdown. But that being said, it was at the referee's discretion to make that call. So they are not going to overrule the result of their match. So the result is going to stand. It is a draw. But you basically have the New York State Athletic Commission saying that, yes, that was a knockdown. Okay? So with that being said, if that was a knockdown and you are Tank Davis, are you still going to argue the fact that you think you won that fight? I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. And for Tank to go on and fight anywhere else, maybe unify at 135, doesn't make sense. If you get a 130 guy that's beating you up, you're going to go unify at 135. What does that really mean? You know, doesn't make sense to me. Make the rematch happen.